Our bake sale, yeah. We came with the bake. You already know what time it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The nightcap. As always, your boy, all rights reserved. Yeah, you see them distractions riding by. I look right at them. Look right at you. No problem. You already know what it is. You rocking with your boy, TheCzarr, as some of y'all say, but it's Czar, all rights reserved. I have something to talk about. This is very important. Now, allegedly, all alleged, a coroner has been removed from his occupation pertaining directly to the TxxTentacion situation. Now, we're going to look at this and ask, allegedly, if, and again, allegedly, if a coroner was removed from his position as the coroner, being the situation that happened with TxxTentacion, why would that be? Why would that be? I have some people that's telling me, now if it's not true, come out and say, Czar, it's not true, that's fine. But let's think, if a coroner was removed, that means that there was some issue with the way their job was done. Could this have been pertaining to the TxxTentacion situation? Or did he get caught doing something he wasn't supposed to do? You know, there are individuals, and the name to classify them as, it starts with an N from my understanding, and I think necro is the beginning of it. I don't know if it's necrophilia or whatever it is, or whether that's disturbing, but it's people who commit lascivious acts with corpses. That could be a situation, but it also could be that if this was the alleged case, that something was wrong. What could he have done to get out of position to be let go? Or was it his lack of doing something? You see, it can work many different ways. Again, this is the news I'm getting in the alleged side. Shout to sources, shout to people that come up with information. I do not have anything to confirm this, but I'm being told a coroner may now no longer be working because of his dealings with this exact case. Now, we've also seen the fact that investigators have allegedly been placed out of whack because of this situation. Why is so much happening around this situation? Why is there a lot of people being put out of the case, being suspended, just a lot of stuff? And you could say it's not because of this, but think about it. We weren't seeing any of this happen until after this TxxTentacion case. So how much could they have done to be put out of the loop and just lose their careers? I'm pretty sure they've been on the job for years, some of them, and that there's really nothing I personally can see that would make sense. I'm not understanding it. And if he is someone that is no longer in service, it makes me wonder why. Because here's the thing. We've never seen the person who did handle the bodies. It was all speculation, but someone had to handle a body, right? That's interesting. I never thought this type of information would come out. Now, I expected other things, but not that a coroner was let go. That's very interesting. I'd have to look up reasons coroners would be fired, or reasons coroners would be put out of commission versus what's going on. That's something I need to learn to understand. And I think when I get touch of that and I get a little bit more insight on that, I'd be able to speak about it. But being that I don't understand the situation in total, I can't really reach to grasp understanding that I could deliver to everyone. That's part of what my issue is right here. I can't figure out what's actually going on. And I think it's going to be more detailed as different solutions and different topics are brought up. Now, here's the thing. Understanding that this could have potentially have happened to a coroner, understanding the different features that make up the situation, what else is there to go off of? What else has happened? Well, tomorrow it's going to be more detailed. Again, you know I progress, especially within a week. So Sunday is going to be a progression of information versus any level of information that causes discerning different viewpoints and things. So I think you guys are going to appreciate what it is that I have to bring to you. You're going to appreciate the ideology that I'm going to work on and that I'm going to deliver as a solution, so that you all can see my thinking, see where my mentality is coming from, and we can develop further discernment in dealing with other points that have not been brought out or that have come out but not completely. Now, I want to just add this factor in. Congratulations to baby Gekun being born. You got a lot that you're going to see in life. Hopefully you learn a lot about your father. And I hope you don't become involved in this situation. I hope the mother isn't involved in this situation, as we already know she's on the prosecution list as a witness. That's part of what it is. And we won't really know exactly what's happening until this is divulged in a complete way. Shout to the iconic lamppost. You already know. All rights reserved. Shout out to many individuals that gave the respects that I needed. I have a lot more coming for you. It's going to be detailed tomorrow. But I want you guys to check out today to actually see where I'm headed with this. Again, even though I do videos, it may be strenuous, but each one has a purpose. I always put a certain mind frame out there so you can get the mindset, even when I'm leaking up things. Again, to do a quick mashup, we talked about playing the victim. We also talked about the evidence not expressed to us. Aside from us addressing certain people dealing with certain situations at the Riva Motorsports. Tomorrow, I think you're going to like what I'm doing. Shout to Kings to Kongs. The ideology you brought up is going to be produced. I'm going to introduce that ideology and we're going to conversate about it because, yes, I saw it. I'm always working around it and I see many different viewpoints. But you got to remember, if it's not a topic you guys mention, I memorize it. It's something I hold in my memory and I work through it. Tomorrow, we got a lot of dope productions from CM. Shout to commenter CM. You really do hold it down. Aside from other commenters that I rock with, Susie, Miss Mac, Consuela, Dawn. Shout to Dawn. Had a nice conversation. I understand exactly where you're coming from. Hopefully becomes one of the faithful members of the team that I'm looking to put together in the future dealing with these investigations. A lot of people that are really helping to move the platform forward. As always, Agent M, you hold it down. Stephanie O, shout to you and all you've done. Steph Money. I'm very glad that you guys have done that. But tomorrow, Cash Money is Queen. We're going to hold it down. Hopefully, I have some intel from Queen Prodigy. Hopefully, I have some more intel after speaking with, the live stream gang. And I'm going to get things rocking in that way. I think that tomorrow is going to be solid. It's going to be more solid. It's going to be more specific. But allegedly, I'm hearing a coroner is no longer in service. How would that be? How is that possible? A coroner? Why would a coroner get fired? That's my thoughts. I'd like y'all to slide down below and give me your ideology that if this could possibly be the case. Again, it's all alleged, nothing proven. We never had his name publicly released, but someone's telling me that he was let go. And part of the reason was dealing with this situation. What could he have done wrong by putting a body away that's deceased? I don't understand. Again, that's why I mentioned the necro situation, because I do know that to be a solid way of how certain lonely coroners were caught doing some disgusting things with a body. That's the only thing I could think of personally. Other than that, I don't really see the grounds. But then again, I don't know everything. I never claim to know everything. But I'm very insightful. And I'm very meticulous in how I read over things and look through it and develop a viewpoint off of what's delivered. Tomorrow, that old TheCzarr is back. That old TheCzarr is back. Yep. Just like from when I started this, we're back on the grind. I'm looking at some information again tonight, and I think you guys are going to be delighted in what I have waiting for you. I think you guys are going to be ecstatic in the way I'm going to develop things. I feel we're going to, let's say we hit the halfway point. We're going to get into it. Trust me, I'm back. And I'm back with a vengeance. And if you know the motto, greatest nation since United Nations, you know how I rock. All rights reserved.